It's time for the One Bar and Lupica Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupica Show. I am One Bar, and today's episode we're talking about the ever so hot topic of, yes, the Vikings punt returner. As of now, the Vikings have 4 guys working out at punt returner right now, and it is an open competition as far as who's going to get that job. Before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the One Bar and Lupica Show, like our videos. We're here every damn day. Let's talk punt returners. All right, so the Vikings were kind of spoiled for the last 48 years having Marcus Sherrills back there. You know, never say never. The guy seems to re-sign every year, but as of now, it looks like we're starting fresh at punt returner. They have 4 guys so far working on it. They got Justin Jefferson, Mike Hughes, Chad Beebe, and rookie KJ Osborne all in the mix. Yes, it's very, very early, but you know what? These are probably the guys it's going to come down to, so we're going to talk about each one quick. First off, rookie first-rounder Justin Jefferson. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to find him something to do, but I really can't see him returning punts. I mean, he's going to be slotted in there as our number 2 wide receiver. Why take a risk throwing him back there at punt returner? Not only that, but he had 2 career punt returns at LSU. You know, we've seen guys come out of college who weren't in the return game and make a niche for themselves. That doesn't even make sense, but make a spot for themselves as a punt returner. But with Justin Jefferson, I don't think that's even maybe they're doing that just in case emergency situation, or they want to get a little flashy a la Randy Moss like they used to. No, I'm not comparing him to Randy Moss. All right, so Justin Jefferson, I take him out of the equation. Next, let's go to Mr. Chad Beebe. Chad Beebe, he's dabbled back there. Last year he had 7 punt returns, averaged 6.6 yards a return, never really showed much of anything. In fact, I was a little scared when he was back there. It looked like he was going to drop every damn punt. So yeah, 6 yards, 6.6. Nothing special. If he does end up making the team at the backside of the roster, I could see him returning punts or, again, maybe being a backup guy. But I don't think Chad Beebe is going to make this team. I am taking him out of the equation as well. Next up, I think it comes down to these 2 guys right off the bat. So Mike Hughes. Mike Hughes has not seen the field a ton as an actual cornerback. He has had his fair share of punt returns. He has a career average of 7.3 yards a punt return. He's returned 16 punts in his 2 years. Mike Hughes, anytime he does touch the ball, he's very, very dangerous. As far as punt returns, he never really showed much. Last year he had a 23-yarder, which was his career long. But it's very exciting the thought of him being back there in college. He was a very dangerous punt return or a return man. So this one I think is very valid, especially if he's not out there, if he doesn't make the cut as a starting corner, which is very, very possible with our 2 young guys, Holton Hill. Maybe they get him out here, just get him on the field, because he is dangerous anytime he touches the ball. But you got to look at the other side of things is our cornerback depth isn't as deep as it once was. And to throw a guy like Mike Hughes, who has been known to get injured once or twice, could be very, very risky. So we will see. I think the lead dog, I think the guy who's going to get this job is our rookie 5th-round pick, KJ Osborne from Miami. Osborne, he returned kicks. He returns punts at Miami. But he had an almost 16 yards average at Miami last year as a senior. Very, very good. When you look at NFL average return guys, if you're in double digits, you are top shit. Average, I don't know what the actual average is, but when you look at everybody's punt return stats, the last year the leader in the league was 12.4 yards return. Middle of the road is anywhere from 6 to 7 yards. So if you start getting up to that 8, 9, 10 yards, you're doing very, very well. I think KJ Osborne, I think this is the reason we drafted him. I think he's going to be doing kickoff and punt return duties. I think it's his job to lose. It's a little scary having a rookie back there. I will give you that. But with the rest of his competition, when it comes down to Chad Beebe, Mike Hughes, or KJ Osborne, I think every one of them is going to be scary. So we did have the luxury of Marcus Sherrills back there, which the dude, he could not miss. You knew it didn't matter if he's going to get you 1 yard or 15 yards. You knew he wasn't going to botch the punt. He always caught the punt, which made me sleep well at night until we got someone proven like that back there like that. We're going to be very scared on every punt. Maybe I'm just a little paranoid, but I will be scared. But I think KJ Osborne has the best shot. I think KJ Osborne will have the best shot of actually busting some plays back there. Very, very fun guy to watch. Go watch some of his clips on YouTube. Very shifty, speedy, and I think he's going to get this spot. So that's where I stand on the punt returns right now. But who knows? Things could change in a week. We could have Nate Stanley back to return in punts in practice.